Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Damien, also known as QB. How's everyone going today? Not wasting any time, on my link to all my socials and the link in the description down below. Make sure to check them all out. And without further ado, let's get stuck into today's video. I appreciate all love and support. The Oklahoma City Thunder, yes, the OKC Thunder, the youngest team in this entire playoffs, are headed to the NBA Finals. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your Western Conference Final MVP. This just proves how far away the OKC Thunder were to the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves stood no chance. I was literally saying this to someone at work. I mean, they just got, I don't know what happened in Game 3, but they pretty much just got jumped. They weren't ready for prime time. They really should have came out with a better awareness, but even then, every single other game, they've dominated these boys. When I talk about dominate, I know last game was a bit close, but they did dominate down the stretch, defensively and offensively. The MVP tonight had a cool 34-point game. That's something to light for him. And this game was wraps. I was watching it while I was working. 9 points by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first quarter. I was just kind of like, yeah, like, there's not going to be much to talk, and there wasn't. It was an absolute blowout from start to finish. And that is dangerous right there. If Chet Holmgren can move Naz Reid like that, imagine what he's going to do to the Indiana Pacers bigs. Actually, I'm not going to go that far ahead. We don't have an official matchup yet, so let's wait for that to get sorted. I mean, this young OKC team has shown nothing but passion and strength and whatever it may be. Just been showing everything this entire playoffs of what a championship quality team looks like. I will make a video talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves thing, I guess maybe tomorrow or the day after, considering what happens with the New York and Indiana Pacers series. But man, Anthony Edwards today running 19 points, that is not enough. It's okay, it's something light. But when you're down 3 games to 1, you need to come out with a sense of urgency. You need to be able to trigger something in your mind to go for 30 or 40 plus. And just wasn't the start from the get-go. I mean, what can you do when they're forcing 3 turnovers in the first minute and 45 seconds of the game? Just look at the relentless defense. I mean, you force him to airball out just to get his own rebound and just to get blocked. This is ugly right here. They're up by 30. SGA just puts the moves on Naz Reid. He can't guard that shit. I guess where it really came to bite the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Arster series, it came to that game, well, Game 4 to be exact, where they got massive bench production from Neil Alexander-Walker and Donte DiVincenzo and even Naz Reid, and their star players just couldn't get it going. I mean, every team just begged for at least one of those games for their bench to come out massive. Like, we're literally seeing it, the last game with the Indiana versus New York series. You know, Benedict Mathurin just came off the bench and just gave him a nice 12 points. Good like rebounding intensity off the bench, good defensive intensity. Teams pray for one of those games each series, and the Minnesota Timberwolves got that. They weren't able to capitalize and get the W. And even tonight, it was horrible. The bench players just weren't it whatsoever. Neil Alexander-Walker had one of the worst games of his career after having one of the best games of his career. 0 points for him tonight, 0 of 8 from the field, 0 of 6 from downtown. And you're going to get 6 points as well from Donte DiVincenzo. Nothing spectacular. And you're not going to get any points from Mike Conley. It could be his last hurrah. It could be a lot of players, or a couple of players in this Minnesota Timberwolves' last hurrah. Obviously Joe Ingles, you know, Aussie icon, and obviously Mike Conley, who knows where they stand next season. Which kind of opens the door for, I guess, some massive potential Rob Dillingham minutes next season, hopefully in the starting position. But we'll just have to see what happens with that, because right now as it stands, I don't see any moves this Timberwolves team can make to be a better team than this OKC team. Like, this could potentially be a start of a dynasty. You talk about a young core coming together and fucking shit up. This is the definition of that. You know, they can just add someone. They could add someone in the offseason, another star player, a role player, whatever it may be. Like, we just seen this team get built so terrifically. You know, the young core, the young pieces, all the assets they still have. Talking about draft picks, they're sitting on a fuck ton of those at the moment. And they did what they had to do. They were able to offer $10 to $15 million more throughout the whole contract than what New York was for Isaiah Harden's time. Yes, at the time they overpaid him, but man, it's looking like a massive payout. High risk, high reward, and then the NBA Finals. I'm pretty sure they're happy with that regardless of what happens next. For this OKC team, if they do get matched up against Indiana, I will make a Finals matchup preview video, but they're going to be heavy favorites going into that series. But I'm actually really excited to see 2 fast transition teams going at it, and whose defense can hold up superior. We've seen that through this whole entire playoffs and this whole season, that this OKC team has been one of the best defensive teams of literally all time. So, OKC fans, get in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think and how long have you guys been following this team for. No championships in the team history whatsoever. The last finals appearance was in 2012 where Russ, Katie, and James Harden try to take on LeBron and the Miami Heat, and they end up falling short. This is some extremely exciting stuff, and Timberwolves fan, let me know as well in the comments how you guys feel about the season coming to an end, and what do you guys think you can do to improve on next year. This has been your boy QB. Thank you so much for the love and support, and I'll see y'all very soon. Peace.